In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. There are two attitudes which are so dangerous but so common as well, that anybody and everybody having an attitude, either the both of these or one of these, will not be able to develop, will not be able to progress, will not be able to become a prosperous human being, will not be able to reach their targets. The two of these are the two of these are first of all, being afraid of criticism. Being afraid of criticism. I'm not saying that we should become an irresponsible person and should start acting in an irresponsible manner. This is not what I am suggesting at all. This is not what I am suggesting at all. Rather, what I am suggesting is, do not be afraid of the criticism, people criticizing you, one person criticizing you, the other person criticizing you. Because those people who remain afraid of the criticism, they don't try to avail the opportunities. Why? Because they people are of the view that if at all I do act, if at all I do take the initiative, there might go something wrong, and if at all it is not a perfect one, not an excellent one, the people will start criticizing me. At least some of the people will criticize me, even if there are fewer faults in my attempt, in my work, still some of the people will criticize me. I think so that this attitude is so dangerous, this attitude is so bad, that it ensures that a human being is not going to develop, and not going to develop at all. Why? Because they cannot take initiative, and anybody and everybody who is afraid of taking the initiative, who is afraid of attempting to avail, to benefit from the available opportunities, these people do not try, these people do not make attempts, these people do not make frequent attempts, and these people do not take the initiative. Having all of this, I think there is no way that they people can perform better. Why? Because on the one hand, they are not gaining experiences, and they are not gaining experience, and they people are not learning, they people are have not started the process of learning through experiences, through they cannot learn from their experience. Why? Because they don't experience at all. Dear friends and fellows in Pakistan and abroad, I think here we need to reform ourselves, we need to reform our attitude. Why? The more attempts we do make, maybe there will be lot of imperfections. Obviously a human being cannot be a perfect one, it is not possible. And as far the excellence is concerned, initially it might not be possible for anyone else at all to become a very excellent person from the very beginning. So for that reason, I think unless and until we do make several attempts, unless and until we do keep trying, unless and until we do keep making effort, although our efforts will be crude one, it is not going to be a perfect one, it is not even going to be an excellent one from the very beginning. Because as far the excellence is concerned, the excellence will arrive only after a lot of experience. But as for the perfection is concerned, it does not exist at all, because we are humans, and no matter how good we do perform, there is always room for improvement. Dear friends and fellows from Pakistan and abroad. What is the other bad attitude which actually does not allow us to grow, which actually does not allow us to make progress and prosperity, to gain the prosperity? This attitude is that we do think that anybody and everybody who is criticizing me is my enemy and not a friend of mine at all. I think anybody with this attitude will never be able to learn, will never be able to improve, because I am of the view that the criticism is a blessing, and it is a blessing indeed. Why? Because unless and until people don't criticize us, I think they are actually helping us, no matter what are their intentions behind the kind of criticism they are carrying on. I think so we can gain advantage of this learning. Even if an enemy is found criticizing us, I think there is something we can learn from it. Even if a covert and overt enemy, I think even if they people are found criticizing, we don't need to become angry, we don't need to stop trying, we don't need to making efforts. Rather, we can there is a this is something where we can learn, and where we can learn a lot. I think this is as for the criticism is concerned, regardless of the person who is carrying it on. But one thing is there: if an expert, if an intelligent person is found criticizing, they will be doing it objectively and not subjectively, and these people will actually be helping us great. And as for those people who are ignoring us, they people are not doing good to us. But anybody, if somebody is appreciating us with pointing out certain things, certain items where we performed well, I think there is something which will encourage us, and it will make us even a stronger human being, and we will be able to retain all the strengths, the point of our strengths. And vice versa, if at all somebody is criticizing us, there is no need to become angry at all, there is no need to feel annoyed at all, there is no need to think negatively, and there is no need to think that all the people are bad, that all the people want to see me a failed person, whatever their intention. One thing is very clear, that if at all they are found criticizing us, if at all they are found commenting upon our work, we can learn, and we can gain advantage out of what we have learned, out of their criticism, out of their remarks. So always keep one thing in mind, that if at all somebody is criticizing me, it is not bad, rather it is good. On the other hand, the person who is doing it is not an enemy of mine at all. Rather, no matter, regardless of their intention, regardless of their motives, even if they do have the ulterior motives, yet there is something to learn and to gain and to improve out of what they are doing to us. Thank you.